Hello friends, in the previous lecture we have studied verb and forms of the verbs, and after that we have studied main verb, then auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are divided into two groups, primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. So in this video we are going to learn two parts or two groups of the verbs, and these two groups are transitive and intransitive verbs. So what is the concept of transitive and intransitive? Before that we have to see some examples, and these examples are on the board. First is I taught verb. Second is students write notes. Just read it. Then the sun sets. And the next example, the horse galloped. If you can understand the difference between these two groups, first group here on my right hand side and second group is here in my left side. So what is the difference between these two groups? Let's see. First of all, right side, I taught verb. There are subject, verb and object. Okay? But here there is subject and verb. Means in this sentence there are three things, and these three things are subject, verb and object. But here only two things are there, subject and verb. Next sentence, students is subject, write is verb and notes an object. But here again the horse is subject and galloped is a verb. So to study the transitive and intransitive verb, we must know the subject, verb and object. So let's study what is the subject. Subject means doer of action. याचा अर्थ असा की जो ॲक्शन करतो त्याला म्हणायचं सब्जेक्ट. सब्जेक्ट मीन्स नॉट हेअर सब्जेक्ट लाईक विषय. सब्जेक्ट इन ग्रामर मीन्स कर्ता. ओके, सब्जेक्टचा अर्थ आहे कर्ता, मीन्स डूअर ऑफ ॲक्शन. वी कॅन राईट हिअर सब्जेक्ट मीन्स डूअर ऑफ ॲक्शन or doer of action is called subject. Next is verb. As I have taught you this topic before, what is verb? Verb is a word or group of words that shows action or happening or state is called verb. And next thing is an object. If you want to write here verb means an action done by subject. Action done by subject. It is very short definition. And then object. Object म्हणजे काय? कर्म in मराठी. Subject action करतो, ती action असते verb, आणि ती ॲक्शन ज्याच्याबरोबर होते त्याला म्हणायचं ऑब्जेक्ट. म्हणजे काय? ऑब्जेक्ट मीन्स अ पर्सन ऑर थिंग एक्सेट्रा, एनिथिंग. सब्जेक्ट डज हिज ऑर हर ॲक्शन विथ दॅट पर्सन ऑर थिंग इज कॉल्ड an object. Here we can write subject done action with something is called an object. म्हणजे काय? जो क्रिया करतो त्याला कर्ता म्हणायचं किंवा सब्जेक्ट म्हणायचं. जी क्रिया होते त्याला वर्ब म्हणायचं, आणि ज्याच्यासोबत ती क्रिया होते त्याला ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणायचं. Means object is very important concept in transitive and intransitive verb. Okay, let's see the concept of transitive verb. Here is the meaning of transitive verb. Verbs that need an object in a sentence is called transitive verbs. Comparatively, if we study intransitive verbs that do not need an object, it's called intransitive verb. If you study comparatively, definitely you will get good knowledge. Okay. Examples of transitive verb means in this type we need an object to complete the meaning of sentence. Without object, we can't tell the meaning of sentence. So, first sentence, he composed a poem. Here, if we say he composed, there would be a question in your mind, what he composed. So, there is need of an object. That's why this compose is transitive verb. Okay, he composed a poem. Here, object is a poem. So, compose or composed is a transitive verb. Next sentence of transitive verb, the boy kicks the ball. Without the ball, we can't complete the meaning. If we say, the boy kicks, लगेच मनात प्रश्न येतो काय. सो किक्स याच्यासाठी सुद्धा द बॉलची आवश्यकता आहे. सो किक इज ट्रान्झिटिव्ह वर्ब. थर्ड सेंटेन्स, आय बेक्ड सम कुकीज. सो बेक is also transitive verb. Fourth sentence, she rides bicycle. Here the bicycle is an object and that object helps to the verb to complete the meaning of the sentence. She rides bicycle. So ride is also transitive verb. Next sentence, children moved the chair. Children moved इथपर्यंत जर आपण म्हटलं असतो तर प्रश्न पडला असता, हे काय मूव केलं मुलांनी. Children moved the chair. So the chair is an object and move साठी त्याची आवश्यकता पडते. So move is transitive verb. The last sentence of transitive verb, he will stitch shirts. So shirts is an object and object is very important in the sentence. Without that shirts we can't complete the meaning. So stitch हे सुद्धा transitive verb आहे, त्याला shirts ची आवश्यकता पडते. तसंच आता या बाजूला पाहूया intransitive verbs. Intransitive verb पाहिलेलंच आपण, verbs that do not need an object is called intransitive verb. खूप सोपं आहे, लक्षात ठेवायला काही अवघड नाही आहे. ज्याला ऑब्जेक्टची गरज पडते त्याला ट्रान्झिटिव्ह म्हणायचं, ज्याला ऑब्जेक्टची गरज पडत नाही वाक्यामध्ये त्याला इंट्रान्झिटिव्ह वर्ब म्हणायचं. ओके, इंट्रान्झिटिव्ह वर्ब. फर्स्ट एक्झाम्पल, डॉग्स बार्क. त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला ऑब्जेक्टची गरज पडत नाही. सो बार्क इज ॲन इंट्रान्झिटिव्ह वर्ब. नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स, द बॉय लाव्स लाऊडली. एखाद्याला असं वाटेल की लाऊडली ऑब्जेक्ट आहे का? नाही आहे, ते ॲडवर्ब आहे, पण ते ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणून काम करत नाही. ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणजे काय की ज्याच्याबरोबर करता क्रिया करतो. लाऊडली बरोबर लाव्स होत नाही. लाव्ह कसं होतं? लाऊडली होतं. सो लाऊडली इज नॉट ॲन ऑब्जेक्ट. सो लाव्स is an intransitive verb. Third sentence, he ran fast. Here त्याला ऑब्जेक्टची आवश्यकता नाही. सो रन इज ॲन intransitive verb. म्हणजे इंट्रान्झिटिव्ह वर्बच्या ग्रुपमध्ये रन येते. नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स, द बेबी स्लीप्स. याच्यामध्येही ऑब्जेक्ट नाही. सो ही स्लीप्स इज ॲन intransitive verb. नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स, पेशंट cried. आता इथंही ऑब्जेक्ट नाही आहे. सो cried or cry is an intransitive verb. Last sentence, the book fell. Fell is a past form of fall. Book fell. पडले. ऑब्जेक्ट नाही. समजून घ्यायचं असेल परत सगळ्या वाक्यांचं मी सांगतो की सब्जेक्ट कोणता, ऑब्जेक्ट कोणता आणि वर्ब कोणता. ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ट्रान्झिटिव्ह वर्ब. ही सब्जेक्ट आहे. कंपोज्ड इज अ वर्ब. अ पोएम इज अन ऑब्जेक्ट. द बॉय इज अ सब्जेक्ट. किक्स द वर्ब. द बॉल इज अन ऑब्जेक्ट. I subject. Baked verb. Some cookies an object. She subject. Rides verb. The bicycle an object. Children subject. Mood verb. The chair an object. He subject. Will stitch verb. Shirts an object. Okay, look at the intransitive verbs. Here dogs subject. Bark verb. There is no object. The boy is subject. Laughs loudly is a verb. Laughs is verb. Loudly is adverb, but there is no object. He subject. Ran fast. There is also no object. The baby subject. Sleeps verb. Patient subject. Cried verb. The book subject. Fell verb. Means in these 6 sentences we haven't any object. So these are examples of intransitive verbs, and these 6 are examples of ट्रान्झिटिव्ह verbs. आता अतिशय महत्त्वाची गोष्ट सांगतोय. काही वर्ब ट्रान्झिटिव्ह पण असतात आणि इनट्रान्झिटिव्ह पण असतात. आता काय करायचं? ट्रान्झिटिव्हचे एक्झाम्पल्स पाहिले आपण, इनट्रान्झिटिव्हचे एक्झाम्पल्स पाहिले आपण. आता पाहूया बोथ ट्रान्झिटिव्ह अँड इनट्रान्झिटिव्ह विथ एक्झाम्पल्स. As we have seen, some verbs are transitive verbs and some verbs are intransitive verbs. But some verbs are transitive as well as intransitive. There are some examples of both transitive and intransitive verbs. In the black ink, I have written examples of transitive verbs, and these verbs also intransitive. An example have written in blue ink. Okay, first example, the ant fought the wasps. Here object is the wasp. It is an insect. Second, some ants fight very fiercely. There is no an object. So fight is transitive as well as intransitive verb, because in the second sentence some ants fight very fiercely, there is no an object. Second sentence, the driver stopped the train. You can guess there is an object. And which is an object? The train is an object. In this sentence, verb stopped is transitive verb, because this verb has an object, the train. But the train stopped suddenly. There is no an object. Means this stopped hasn't an object. So it is intransitive. Stop is transitive as well as intransitive verb. Third sentence, he spoke the truth. There is an object. The truth is an object in the sentence, or the spoke is transitive verb. But he spoke slowly. There is no an object. So spoke is transitive as well as intransitive verb. Last sentence, the horse kicked the man. Horse kicked the man. In this sentence, the man is an object, so kicked is a transitive verb. But this horse never kicks. हा घोडा कधीच किक मारत नाही. याच्यामध्ये there is no an object. That's why kick is a verb. It is transitive as well as intransitive. मग असे काही क्रियापद असतात की जे ट्रान्झिटिव्ह पण असतात आणि इनट्रान्झिटिव्ह पण असतात. सो transitive verb is a verb that need an object, and intransitive verb that do not need an object to complete the meaning of a sentence. If you have any doubt, you can ask me directly on phone call. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.